My name is Emmanuel Barbie. I'm the founder and president of the Grassroots Community Activist Movement. The Grassroots Community Activist Movement is a Christian socialist organization and a democratic socialist organization. It is a private for-profit service-based business. The reason why it's private is for us to stay focused on solving our social issues once and for all. It has three main components: a social service component, a spiritual component, and a political component. Our social service component would focus on bringing in goods and services to the low-income African American communities and assisting single black mothers, single black fathers, and low-income two-parent families who reside in the inner city of Chicago and eventually in 25 other cities within 25 states. We will confront the Willie Lynch mentality, which is holding us back as a racial group. I want to make Chicago a model first before we expand to other cities around the country. We would provide such services as violent prevention, job training, and depending on our budget and sponsorship, we would offer private employment to our clients and members within the organization. We will offer a second chance program for ex-offenders, former gang members, and the homeless. Those who are business-minded, we would teach them how to start their own business and work with them until it materializes. Our goal is to first stabilize the community through our outreach programs and create legitimate jobs so that our young people don't become career criminals. As a result, our clients can raise their family in a safer environment. Our spiritual component would be optional for secular people. We will have both a Christian department and also an Islamic department. We want to include people of faith and teach the community about pulling our resources together for the common good. And we're not going to get into debates about whose religion is right or correct. We're going to coexist and respect each other's differences. That's what that spiritual component is about. Our political component, we will create our own independent political party at the local level, which would be the Democratic Socialist Party. We will create our own laws which will be compatible with the dominant culture. They will focus on local issues within the community and focus on changing current gun laws within the city and state of Illinois. We will also do cooperative alliance beyond the black community so that this could be a win-win situation for people of Chicago and surrounding suburbs of Chicago. I'm only focusing on 25 cities because for 22 years, my vision to improve urban America has been rejected by established black organizations in my city. This is why I turned to social media to focus on ordinary law-abiding citizens who are interested in my cause, which is help stop the genocide in American ghettos, by purchasing my book, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America, second edition. If you agree with my plan/vision to improve urban America, then send me a friend request either on Facebook and join my free social groups. I'm also on Google Plus, so you can find me on there as well. And also I'm on 298 other social networks. So you can just put in my name and you see my name, which social groups I'm in, and send me a friend request. But my main focus at this point in time is on the social networks would be Facebook and Google Plus. Now, if you're interested in being in one of the 30 people on my team to help me run the daily operations of my business, then send me your name and email address to my business email that I provide in my book. If you have a business or a ministry, you can promote your business or ministry for free in my social groups, or you can just network with my supporters from around the globe. The purpose of my book is to raise awareness about the genocide which is taking place in our inner cities. Secondly, I wrote my book in order to generate capital/seed money to offer incentives to 30 talented people within the state of Illinois or beyond who have read my book and agree with my plan to improve urban America. I want those individuals to come to Chicago and work with me directly and getting my organization up and running. Our agenda is to end gun violence, poverty, and structural inequality within the communities and cities we will serve. My organization will solve our social problems such as institutionalized racism, structural inequality, police brutality, instead of reacting or complaining about these issues. I want every person on my friends list to purchase and read my story. Once I have my team in place and we find a place of business, you are welcome to come to Chicago and meet and greet our clients and members, as well as promote your business or ministry for 3 months free of charge. But you have to keep the lines of communication open with me, and you also have to prove that you purchased my book. This is all I'm asking. I encourage you to spread my book information, my YouTube videos, and my organization website to your family, friends, associates, spiritual leaders, and anyone else who are concerned about Black issues. What makes my organization different from other Black organizations? Well, we will be using my book, again, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America, 2nd edition, as the foundation for this organization. This organization is a spin-off of Dr. King's Poor People's March. What set apart my organization from others is that our focus is on the entire Black family, from infants to senior citizens, and the Black community. I wrote my book to spread my vision beyond cyberspace in hopes of reaching reasonable brothers, sisters, and others who will work within my organization in eliminating racial disparities in healthcare, housing, education, and economic parities, so that we can create a society which will provide opportunity for all. GRCAM will raise the bar in Black America. Those who disagree with my plan/vision to improve urban America will not be allowed to join this new movement. I call upon my middle-class brothers and sisters to work with me by purchasing my book and sharing my book information with your family, friends, places of worship, and at your local community center. I want you to help me manage this organization because you have the professional talent and skills to make this organization effective and successful. I call upon my working class brothers and sisters to work with me too by purchasing my book and sharing my book information with your family, friends, places of worship, and at your local community center. I also call upon my so-called underclass brothers and sisters to work with me, for I come not to take over anyone's neighborhood, but to bring stability and order. No one wants to live in an urban war zone, and I can't create jobs in a hostile environment. I'm not affiliated with any organization. This is why it's taken me so long to get my business up and running. I've given up on established Black organizations in my city. My focus now is on seeking ordinary law-abiding citizens and all racial groups to work with me in starting this new movement in Black America. This organization is not about me. It's about the future of Black America and I'm willing to take the lead as well as share the limelight with others who are working with me directly, for you will go down in history with me. I seek no donation. Instead, I ask that you purchase my book from Amazon.com. If you agree with my plan to improve urban America, then send me your Gmail or Yahoo email to my Facebook inbox or my Google Plus fan page so that I can speak with you directly, either on Google Hangouts, Yahoo Messenger, or on Skype via voice chat or video chat. My goal is to start GRCAM on the west side of Chicago first. We will serve the Austin community, the Garfield Park community, and North Mondale community on the west side of Chicago. Once we're established on the west side of Chicago, we will expand to the south side of Chicago to unite our community and our people. Once we're established in Chicago, we will expand to 25 other cities within 25 states as mentioned in my book. For those of you on my friends list who live in the states below, please contact me and keep the lines of communication open with me until we are able to expand my organization in your state. They are as follows: Alabama, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas, Tennessee, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. Once we're established in 25 states, we will expand abroad to Africa in the country of Liberia first. We will go through the proper channels with their government to start an NGO, which is a non-government organization, in order to offer private employment to our clients and members based on our budget and sponsorship. We will not bring American values, but instead embrace your culture and see it that everyone benefits from this organization, whether they are believers or unbelievers, just as long as they accept the principles in my book. We will provide infrastructure for clean running water, agricultural technology to feed our people, and most of all, educate our people about the problems with capitalism and show them an alternative, GRCAM. We will expand to Brazil and the Caribbean islands to people that want and need our services. This is my contribution back to my community and throughout the African diaspora. I want to thank each and every person for watching my video. Again, I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here to inform, because I can't sugarcoat genocide. I love my people too much. I care about what's going on in the inner cities, and I'm doing the best that I can to get my organization up and running, so I can move from behind a computer and get this organization started in Chicago first. So I'm trying to find 30 people that's brave enough and smart enough to be on my team, for you to make yourself known to me. And talk to me first online via voice chat or video chat. And then we'll make arrangements about you come to Chicago, and we have to do a background check. Me and my advisory board members would handle that. And if you pass that and if you qualify for the positions that we're going to discuss, then we will talk about compensation once I'm able to generate capital on my end. Because right now, everything is coming out of my pocket, And that's why I wrote my book in the first place, so I can generate capital. Because I wanted to I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I want to do this the correct way. And also, I want you to meet with my attorney, so you can sign the contract and documentations that need to be taken care of. Thank you all out there, and a special shout out to my advisory board member, Ms. Coleman. That's been very helpful to me, because I was getting very discouraged, and at first I wasn't gonna consider taking out a business loan, because I felt like, I've been doing this for 22 years, half of my life, but she encouraged me to hang in there, and she and a couple of other board members is going to pull their resources together and try to see if we can look into taking out a business loan, even if it's just a storefront to get this thing started. Because too many kids are being killed. And again, my creator, which is Jesus Christ, he's the one that laid this on my heart, and to do something about this. He's the one that gave me the vision on how to end urban violence. And since I'm not famous, and since I'm not a wealthy person, my ideas is not taken serious, but that's okay. So I'm brushing this stuff off, and that's how come I'm focused on social media, to find reasonable brothers, sisters, and others to work with me, and for us to get this thing taken care of, and make Chicago a model first before we expand to other cities. Everything I've written in my book, we're going to carry that out to the fullest, and that's my purpose. And that's how it is. Peace and blessings.